What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. I've been building, I've been working. It is the season for busyness where I work, and yeah, I've just been super enamored with this project. I built the Lesu wheeled skid steer, which is what you see in front of you. This is a hydraulic model. It's very heavy. It's all metal for the most part, other than some small plastic windows and some seating and stuff. Yes, I know I have an LED out. Don't worry. I've got a repair on its way, or the replacement LED board on its way. But guys, this has been a heck of a project. I do have it attached to my DX6. Everything runs on the DX6 flawlessly. And I have a whole build series dedicated to this model. If you guys want to see that, painting, assembly, hydraulics, well, most of the hydraulics, I lost a lot of footage, but if you want to see this, let me know in the comments. I'll start to do a video series on it. I already have all the footage. I just need to put it together. As you know how that goes, editing is always the worst part. So I wanted to do a quick video today and talk about some of the nuances with the build and some of the things I'm excited about, and some of the things I wasn't so excited about. So getting right into it, this comes out of the box, and I'll put some B-roll in right here. It's all 100% gray metal, no paint whatsoever. You do it all. So you can choose your scheme and you can choose how you want to do it. I chose to do mine very similar to a Bobcat. It's pretty popular here in the United States. I will be getting water slide decals custom made for this, so it will have the little Bobcat emblem there, the Bobcat name, and the Bobcat emblem up here, and of course the white Bobcat on the back. But anyway, I haven't got to that point yet, but I would say I'm 99.99% done. The model is operational and the model runs, and all the programming is done on the radio, which is a whole nother video in itself, and I won't show you guys that today. I did paint it in real Bobcat colors. This is Bobcat enamel from Bobcat. They're charcoal black, they're orange, and they're white. I used about an entire can of black, believe it or not, which doesn't make sense because you don't see a lot of black. But a lot of black in the rams and that sort of thing in the bucket. But entire can of black, a little bit of white, which is surprising because there's so much white on it, and then a little bit of orange as well. So pretty excited. This also is a model that you can upgrade or modify down the road. So Lesu has a fork system for it, and they have a street sweeper system. They have a claw, a cool looking claw. So a lot of different things you can use with this. And the neat thing is, and I'll actually just drive the hydraulics up. So the neat thing is the bucket here actually has a quick release mechanism, and you can actually disconnect it. I'll do it with one hand here, but you can disconnect the bucket. See how there it is? And you can hook on new attachments there. And all you do is cap off that and that with an M3 cap that they give you. And you can then put on whatever attachment you want. Of course, you have to be careful about adding air into the hydraulics, but once you want to put the bucket back on, you pinch those two little things and the bucket's back on. So really cool design there. Like I said, everything's metal. These are actually anodized up here, these teeth. I didn't paint them because I thought that looked really cool with that anodization there in black. Bring the bucket back down here. The interior, and see if I can get it open here. This window does open. Oh man, that's really hard to get to. I'll go from the side. So there's a little magnet, and I don't have any fingernails left after this build. So, gotta go down a little bit further here. So the window does open, the door, I guess, and you do have a nice interior. It does have the little joysticks and everything, and really cool. There's even a little electronics box up top to put more electronics. Lesu does give you a full sound and light board. It's about this big. It's way too big. And I'm assuming that's supposed to go up to the top here. But I chose to power my lights on full time through the receiver. I chose to not run sound because I don't think you need sound in something this small. I think it's just overkill for something this small. And you don't get a big battery. You can't fit a big battery in this. Let me show you guys the back. So this is one thing I don't love. The back opens up, and you got your little LEDs back here. Normally these on the controller, you'd have like turn signals, and then I think this might blink, but I just wired it all up. I even changed out the LED to orange. They give you a white LED, but an amber lens. Kind of seems odd to me. Doesn't match quite well, but I'll work on that. So this opens up, but look at all this wiring, guys. It is just a 10 pounds of crap in a 5-pound bag. And I was only able to get, and this is a 350 3S in here, really small battery. You really don't have room because all of your hydraulic lines, I know you can't tell, but all the hydraulic lines are in here. And there's just so much stuff going on. And yes, it is a royal pain to do the hydraulic lines, but a lot of that's hidden in the back of here. And you know, as much as I wish it could run a lot longer, it's about a 10-minute run time, which kind of doesn't make it that useful for doing nice long digs and that sort of thing. So I don't love that aspect of it. It is super cool, but man, you really couldn't go out there and have a lot of fun with it in the dirt without having like 10 batteries with you, which, you know, or maybe at least 3 batteries with you. So that part I don't like. The next part I didn't love was the hydraulic assembly. It is what it is. I don't think you can make it any easier, but the lines are just so hard to put on all these little fittings. And man, you just have to be so careful not to damage them in the process. I did have a bunch of leaks at first, which made me have to redo the whole model. I had to replace a bunch of lines, which is a royal pain. I had to pull the whole pump assembly out after I did all the hydraulic lines just to get a little chunk of whatever was in one of the lines, and that got sucked in the pump and locked the pump up. So there's been a lot of trials and tribulations with this. And I did have a major leak on the right side ram over here on the bottom. It just turns out I used a needle nose to help push the line on, and, well, that was my fault. It wasn't Lesu's fault, but it started to leak really bad. So I think I've tracked out all the leaks at this point. The only thing that's not working right now is this LED, and I don't know why. It just stopped working, unfortunately. And so I'm going to contact Lesu or just order up a new board. It's pretty easy to put that board in, although I do have to kind of disassemble the whole cab. So anyway, I was able to put everything in there. A lot of those speed controls and stuff are all hidden up in here. And again, this is all metal, but it's all underneath this plate. So that's all hidden really nicely. So overall, it looks really looks the part, really mean. And on my radio, I just want to show you guys a couple things here. So I did go with a DX6. I had a DX6E, but it doesn't quite have the right amount of mixes on the DX6E. So it's going to show you guys what we've got going on. So we have a lot of aux 1 action here. You can see aileron to aux 1, elevator to aux 1, and we also have gear to aux 1. And that's just how I mix my pump together. And then I also have throttle and rudder mixed together, which is my track. So you can kind of see those two moving together here. And that's my wheels. So there's a lot of mixing going on the radio in order to, you know, keep it as clean as possible inside. Can it lift a lot? No, maybe a pound. I think Lesu just put out a video of it lifting like 356 grams, which is right under a pound. So, you know, no, it's not a huge lifter. No, it's not, you're gonna dig a hole in your backyard, but it's a lot of fun. It's a really pretty model. It's heavy as hell. It's probably every bit of 8 pounds. Really heavy model. All, like I said, all metal. And as you can see on the bottom here, it's a beast. And these tires are also, these tires are just solid rubber. Really nice. I love the build. If you're interested in getting into hydraulic models, I'll put the link in the description to I got it on eBay through Lesu, but you can get it through Lesu directly in the US. That you can work with them, but I think it does ship out of China. So anyway, am I gonna do more? Yeah, probably. But if you guys want to see the build series on this, let me know in the comments. I really don't want to put them together if no one's gonna watch it. But if you think you're gonna watch it, let me know, and I can start editing those out slowly and get those posted up every other week or so. Other than that, guys, that's it. Price point, I think it's like anywhere between $14 to $16.50 on eBay, and they go up more if you get the tracked version, which has the tank treads on it. But I chose the wheels because I thought that looked cooler, and I don't plan on going off-road. So anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Sorry, it's been a while since I posted some videos. I'm trying to get some videos out. I will be attending Axial Fest this coming week, and I will hopefully post some stuff from that. So guys, thanks so much for tuning in and liking and subscribing. I appreciate it. It helps the channel out so much. We'll talk to you guys next time. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on the next one.